What if I told you we are living in the days that were foretold, the days of revelation? Signs are everywhere, and today the arena of liberty is showing you the proof you can't ignore. By the end of this video, the arena of liberty will reveal undeniable evidence of what's happening around us and why these revelations are unfolding right now. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss a second. Signs of the times, understanding the days of revelation. The concept of revelation isn't just an ancient idea, it's happening right now. Across history, prophets and thinkers have hinted at a time when hidden truths would be unveiled, when humanity would see things as they truly are. Today, we are living in that very era. From rapid technological advances to global upheaval, the world is revealing patterns that were once invisible, patterns that signal a shift in human consciousness. Natural disasters are no longer isolated events. They're part of a larger pattern. Hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods seem to be increasing in both frequency and intensity. Scientists note that climate change is a major factor, but when you observe the timing and locations of these events, some patterns emerge that mirror warnings from historical prophecies. The world itself appears to be signaling that something bigger is unfolding. Political unrest and societal upheaval are accelerating globally. Revolutions, protests, and sudden changes in leadership are no longer rare anomalies. They're becoming almost commonplace. These shifts highlight the fragility of old systems and the revealing of underlying truths about power, corruption, and governance. The days of revelation show us that society's hidden dynamics can no longer stay in the shadows. Technology is exposing truths like never before. Information flows faster, and secrets that once took decades to uncover are now revealed in days or even hours. Social media, whistleblower platforms, and investigative journalism are acting as modern instruments of revelation, exposing corruption, hidden agendas, and forgotten histories. In many ways, technology has become a catalyst for this era. People's beliefs and perceptions are being challenged. In the past, society often accepted stories and narratives at face value. Today, skepticism is rising. Individuals are questioning authorities, religious institutions, and even long-standing cultural norms. This shift in consciousness is a hallmark of the days of revelation. Humanity is awakening to the possibility that the truth is not what it has been told. Spiritual awakenings are on the rise. Across the globe, more people are exploring meditation, mystical practices, and alternative spiritual teachings. This isn't just a trend, it's part of a broader movement of collective awareness. The days of revelation encourage people to seek inner truth, to look beyond the material world, and to uncover the spiritual layers of reality that have always existed but were largely hidden. The economy itself is revealing systemic weaknesses. From inflation spikes to market crashes and unpredictable global trade patterns, the financial world is becoming less stable and more transparent at the same time. The days of revelation show that the structures we trust most, money, banks, governments, are not infallible. This exposure forces humanity to rethink dependence on old systems and explore alternative ways of sustaining life. Cultural shifts reflect deeper truths coming to light. Music, film, literature, and art increasingly explore themes of awakening, justice, and hidden realities. Creators are subtly and sometimes overtly revealing insights that challenge our perception of the world. Art has always been a mirror of society, and today that mirror reflects the collective urge to see the unseen and understand the hidden forces shaping our lives. Global events are interconnected in ways previously unnoticed. Pandemics, political crises, climate anomalies, and technological breakthroughs are not isolated. They form a complex web of cause and effect. Recognizing these connections is key to understanding the era we are living in. The days of revelation are marked by this interconnectedness, where seemingly random events suddenly make sense when seen in a broader, unified picture. The era of revelation is both a challenge and an opportunity. While it exposes humanity's flaws and the world's hidden dangers, it also offers unprecedented access to truth and wisdom. The choice is ours, to ignore these signs and continue blindly, or to awaken and embrace the revelations around us. The arena of liberty exists to guide you through this journey, showing the evidence, patterns, and truths that reveal the profound changes happening in our world. Ancient warnings and modern parallels. Prophecies from centuries ago are strikingly relevant today. Many ancient texts, from biblical revelations to writings from mystics and philosophers, describe a time of upheaval, spiritual awakening, and global transformation. What is fascinating is that the events described are mirroring what we witness in the 21st century. Wars, natural disasters, and social awakening are aligning with these historical warnings. The book of Revelation in the Bible has often been misunderstood. While many see it as symbolic or entirely futuristic, its descriptions of societal chaos, natural disturbances, and moral shifts appear uncannily similar to current global events. The metaphorical beasts and plagues can now be interpreted as modern technologies, diseases, and systems of control that were unimaginable to ancient authors. Nostradamus and other prophetic figures also offer clues. The cryptic quatrains of Nostradamus have long intrigued historians and enthusiasts. While interpretations vary, many passages correlate with recent technological advancements, political upheavals, and natural disasters. These predictions suggest that humanity is entering a period foretold long ago, where hidden truths are brought to light. Indigenous prophecies across the world echo similar warnings. Native American, Aboriginal, and Mayan traditions speak of times when the earth would reveal its secrets and people would face unprecedented change. These prophecies often describe signs in the sky, the rise of new knowledge, and shifts in human consciousness, all of which resonate with today's scientific and spiritual discoveries. Historical cycles seem to repeat in modern form. From the fall of empires to sudden societal collapses, history shows us that the world operates in cycles. What is happening now mirrors patterns of previous upheavals, but on a global scale, amplified by modern communication and technology. The lessons of the past are now being revealed as urgent warnings for the present. The alignment of global events with prophecy is too precise to ignore. Wars, pandemics, economic instability, and climate change are not just random. They correspond to the patterns described by ancient seers. When examined collectively, these occurrences suggest that humanity is experiencing a long-predicted convergence, a revelation that pulls back the veil on both natural and human-made systems. Science and prophecy are intersecting in unexpected ways. Advances in astronomy, geology, and climate science have uncovered phenomena that were previously invisible. Ancient texts describe signs in the heavens and unusual natural events, concepts that modern science now confirms. This intersection between ancient knowledge and contemporary discovery is a hallmark of the days of Revelation. Hidden histories are coming to light. Archaeological discoveries, newly translated manuscripts, and declassified documents are revealing truths that were suppressed or forgotten. Civilizations that understood the cycles of the earth, technologies ahead of their time, and spiritual wisdom long hidden are now accessible, reinforcing the idea that humanity is entering a period of unveiling. Cultural memory preserves warnings across generations. Stories, myths, and folklore often encode truths about societal and natural patterns. Legends of floods, great fires, and cosmic events serve as both moral and practical guides. These narratives were designed to survive centuries, ensuring that future generations could recognize the signs when the time of revelation arrived, which is precisely what is happening today. The relevance of prophecy underscores the urgency of awareness. The Arena of Liberty is here to connect the dots between ancient warnings and modern realities. By examining historical prophecies alongside today's events, we begin to see that the era of revelation is not theoretical, it is happening now. Understanding these connections empowers viewers to navigate these transformative times with insight and clarity. Modern evidence. The signs are everywhere. Natural disasters are escalating beyond normal patterns. Hurricanes, wildfires, floods, and earthquakes are increasing in both frequency and intensity. Scientists attribute some of this to climate change, but when you look at the timing and global distribution, a pattern emerges that feels almost prophetic. These events aren't just random, they act as warnings, revealing the fragility of our planet and the interconnectedness of human life. Pandemics have exposed hidden truths. The COVID-19 pandemic shook the world in ways that were unimaginable a generation ago. It revealed weaknesses in healthcare systems, the fragility of economies, and the interdependence of nations. At the same time, it exposed misinformation, hidden agendas, and the power of global communication, exactly the type of revelations predicted by ancient warnings. Political instability is no longer localized. It's global. From sudden government collapses to revolutions and social unrest, political systems are under pressure worldwide. Borders, ideologies, and long-standing institutions are being questioned. These shifts reveal the hidden structures of power and the often unseen forces shaping society, making it clear that humanity is entering a period of intense revelation. Technology is uncovering secrets at unprecedented speed. Whistleblowers, leaks, and investigative journalism now expose corruption, hidden agendas, and historical cover-ups in real time. Social media spreads truth and sometimes deception faster than ever. In the days of revelation, technology acts as both a mirror and a magnifier, making what was once hidden impossible to ignore. Economic instability reveals the vulnerability of global systems. Inflation, market crashes, and sudden trade disruptions are no longer isolated events. They reveal how dependent modern society is on fragile systems. These fluctuations uncover truths about inequality, corruption, and the hidden mechanisms of control, echoing the warnings of historical prophecies about human reliance on unstable structures. Global protests and social movements signal awakening. Across continents, people are rising up to demand justice, equality, and transparency. Movements like climate activism, anti-corruption campaigns, and human rights protests show that more individuals are seeking truth and accountability. This collective awakening reflects the spiritual and societal shifts central to the era of revelation. Unusual astronomical phenomena are drawing attention. From solar flares to unexpected comets and eclipses, the heavens are showing signs that echo ancient warnings. Historically unusual celestial events were considered messages or warnings, and today with modern science, we can observe them in real time, reaffirming that humanity is living through extraordinary times. Hidden histories are emerging through discoveries and research. Archaeology, declassified documents, and newly translated texts reveal truths about our past that were suppressed or forgotten. From lost civilizations to forgotten technologies, these revelations change our understanding of history and hint at patterns humanity must recognize to navigate current challenges. Cultural shifts point to collective awareness. Music, literature, film, and art increasingly explore themes of awakening, hidden truths, and societal transformation. Popular culture has become a reflection of the subconscious recognition that the world is changing. These expressions are a subtle yet undeniable sign that humanity is collectively entering a period of revelation. The arena of liberty provides clarity amid chaos. With so much information, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We connect these modern events with historical prophecy, patterns, and hidden truths, helping viewers see the bigger picture. By observing the signs, natural, political, technological, and cultural, we begin to understand that we are not just living in chaotic times, but in an era of revelation, where truth is surfacing for all who are ready to see it, awakening the spirit, humanity's consciousness in transformation. Revelation isn't only about the external world. It begins within. While natural disasters, political upheaval, and global events signal change, the true essence of the days of revelation lies in human consciousness. People are beginning to question old beliefs, systems, and narratives, seeking deeper truths about life, purpose, and reality itself. Spiritual practices are surging worldwide. Meditation, mindfulness, yoga, and energy healing are no longer niche pursuits. They are becoming mainstream. Millions are exploring these practices to expand awareness and reconnect with inner wisdom. This widespread search for spiritual clarity reflects humanity's readiness to embrace revelation on a personal level. Traditional religious structures are being re-examined. Many individuals are moving beyond blind faith, seeking direct experiences of truth rather than relying solely on institutions. This shift doesn't reject spirituality. It transforms it, encouraging personal responsibility, discernment, in the pursuit of universal truths. Intuition and inner guidance are gaining prominence. People are learning to trust their instincts and inner knowing, rather than relying entirely on external authorities. In a world overflowing with information, the ability to discern truth is becoming an essential skill. This awakening of inner perception is a hallmark of the era of revelation. Collective consciousness is evolving. Humanity is becoming more interconnected, not just through technology, but through shared experiences, global awareness, and empathy. Events that once affected only local communities now resonate worldwide, prompting collective reflection and a sense of shared destiny. Ancient wisdom is being rediscovered. Teachings from mystics, shamans, and philosophers are resurfacing in accessible ways, guiding people toward deeper understanding. Practices such as energy work, sacred geometry, and holistic medicine are gaining recognition, revealing the spiritual truths that were once hidden or dismissed. The shift in consciousness challenges societal norms. As individuals awaken spiritually, they question materialism, power structures, and cultural programming. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process of uncovering personal and collective illusions, a process central to the days of revelation. Dreams, visions, and synchronicities are increasing. Many report unusual dreams, prophetic experiences, or signs in daily life that point toward deeper truths. These personal revelations mirror the larger patterns of societal change, showing that revelation is both an internal and external phenomenon. Ethical and moral awakening is underway. With increased awareness, people are re-evaluating what is right and just. Movements for equality, environmental stewardship, and human rights are not just political. They are reflections of an emerging global consciousness that aligns with the truths being revealed in this era. The arena of liberty guides the journey of awareness. While external events provide proof, understanding and integrating these revelations requires inner clarity. We connect viewers with both the evidence of modern science and the spiritual insights that awaken consciousness. In the days of revelation, the outer world and inner world converge, showing us a path toward wisdom, empowerment, and truth, hidden forces and global patterns. What the world is revealing. Many events today are not as random as they seem. Wars, economic crises, and technological disruptions often have underlying forces driving them. These hidden agendas reveal the structures of power that have long operated behind the scenes, showing the intricate patterns shaping humanity's path. Financial systems are among the most opaque forces. Global banks, central authorities, and international trade networks often operate with little transparency. Crises like recessions, market crashes, or sudden inflation are not just economic events. They expose the vulnerabilities and manipulations of these powerful systems. Political influence is frequently masked by public narratives. Governments and institutions often present a controlled story, but leaks, whistleblowers, and investigative journalism reveal hidden motives. The manipulation of information shows how power structures can guide public perception, often in ways the average person never realizes. Technology is a double-edged sword. While it brings knowledge and connectivity, it also enables surveillance, manipulation, and control. Hidden algorithms, data tracking, and AI influence show that the digital world is not neutral. Its patterns reveal the unseen forces shaping society. Media narratives reflect larger hidden agendas. From news to entertainment, stories are crafted to influence perception and reinforce certain beliefs. Recognizing the patterns in media coverage allows us to see the underlying structures that reveal the intentions of those in power. Environmental manipulation is often masked as natural occurrences. Events like engineered climate interventions, deforestation, and resource exploitation may appear as routine environmental changes. When analyzed, these actions reflect deliberate strategies with long-term global implications, exposing forces that were previously hidden. Cultural and societal trends are guided by unseen influences. Pop culture, education, and social norms often carry subtle messaging that shapes collective thought. These patterns, when examined, reveal coordinated efforts to influence human behavior and perception, often without conscious awareness. Secret alliances and global networks operate beyond public knowledge. International organizations, corporations, and elite groups often collaborate behind closed doors. Their decisions ripple across economies, politics, and culture, revealing a network of influence that controls much of what is happening in the world. Recognizing patterns is key to understanding revelation. When events, decisions, and societal shifts are analyzed together, a coherent picture emerges. Hidden forces are not random. They follow patterns that reveal intentions, consequences, and the trajectory of human civilization. The arena of liberty exposes these truths. By connecting modern events to hidden forces, secret agendas, and global patterns, we provide viewers with clarity and understanding. In the days of revelation, nothing remains entirely hidden. Truth surfaces for those willing to observe, question, and connect the dots. Prophetic fulfillment. Technology, science, and global events. Technology is fulfilling ancient predictions. Many prophecies described a world where knowledge would be readily available and communication would span the globe instantly. Today, the internet, smartphones, and satellite networks make this a reality, connecting humanity in ways that were unimaginable just decades ago. Artificial intelligence mirrors predictions of unseen intelligence. Ancient texts often warned of forces or entities influencing humanity from behind the scenes. Modern AI, capable of analyzing vast amounts of data and predicting behavior, reflects the concept of hidden intelligence shaping our world. This is a modern manifestation of prophetic foresight. Scientific discoveries reveal truths that were once hidden. From genetics to quantum physics, humanity is uncovering the fundamental rules of life and reality. Prophecies spoke of a time when knowledge would be unveiled, and today's breakthroughs in science are literally bringing hidden truths into the light. Space exploration fulfills celestial predictions. Ancient prophecies reference signs in the heavens and unusual cosmic events. Modern astronomy, space missions, and the discovery of exoplanets provide tangible evidence that humanity is beginning to observe the universe in ways our ancestors could only imagine. Global crises align with historical warnings. Pandemics, climate change, and geopolitical tensions were foretold in various prophetic texts. While some events have natural causes, their timing and intensity match patterns described centuries ago, suggesting that humanity is living through predicted eras of upheaval and revelation. Information transparency fulfills prophecies of hidden truths emerging. Leaks, whistleblowers, and investigative journalism reveal secrets previously concealed. Ancient texts spoke of hidden knowledge being unveiled, and today the digital age is delivering unprecedented transparency to billions of people simultaneously. Global interconnectedness reflects prophetic vision. Ancient texts described a time when the world would feel smaller, where distant events could impact everyone. Modern globalization, trade, and digital connectivity demonstrate this interconnectedness, fulfilling visions of a world where no corner remains isolated from revelation. Unusual natural phenomena confirm prophetic patterns. Solar flares, climate anomalies, and shifts in weather patterns echo descriptions found in ancient manuscripts. Science now measures these events with precision, confirming that the natural world itself is signaling change and aligning with historical warnings. Social and cultural awakening is a fulfillment of spiritual predictions. Prophecy spoke of a time when humanity would seek truth, justice, and understanding. The rise of activism, global consciousness, and spiritual exploration demonstrates that people are responding to these calls for awakening, fulfilling the social and moral aspects of prophecy. The arena of liberty interprets these signs. By examining technology, science, and global events through the lens of prophecy, also here we help viewers connect the dots. We can see that the modern world is not random, it is fulfilling patterns predicted long ago, making it clear that the days of revelation are unfolding right before our eyes. Recognizing and responding, navigating the days of revelation. Awareness is the first step. To live consciously in the days of revelation, individuals must learn to observe the world carefully. Noticing patterns, questioning narratives, and being mindful of global events allows people to see the underlying truths that often go unnoticed. Seek knowledge from multiple sources. Hidden truths are often layered, so relying on a single perspective limits understanding. Cross-referencing news, historical records, scientific data, and spiritual insights enables a more complete view of what is happening in the world. Strengthen inner discernment. In an age of information overload, critical thinking and intuition are essential. Learning to distinguish fact from manipulation, truth from deception, and personal bias from reality empowers individuals to navigate the era of revelation with clarity. Cultivate spiritual awareness. Meditation, reflection, and mindfulness practices help connect with inner guidance. As external events reveal hidden truths, internal awareness allows individuals to interpret them meaningfully, aligning understanding with both personal growth and global consciousness. Observe societal patterns. By examining trends in politics, economy, culture, and technology, one can identify recurring patterns and anticipate potential consequences. Recognizing these patterns is a key skill in understanding the forces shaping our world. Take personal responsibility for action. Revelation is not passive, it calls for conscious engagement. Individuals can contribute to positive change by acting ethically, making informed choices, and influencing their communities in alignment with truth and justice. Build communities of awareness. Connecting with like-minded individuals allows for shared learning, support, and collaboration. Communities strengthen understanding, amplify voices of truth, and create collective resilience against manipulation or deception. Stay adaptable and open-minded. Times of revelation are unpredictable. Flexibility, openness to new perspectives, and willingness to change long-held beliefs are essential for navigating shifting landscapes of knowledge, power, and culture. Integrate knowledge with action. Understanding the revelations is not enough. Applying insights to daily life creates meaningful impact. Whether it's personal growth, community engagement, or advocating for transparency and justice, practical application solidifies comprehension. The Arena of Liberty provides tools, evidence, and perspectives to help viewers recognize the signs, interpret hidden truths, and take conscious action. In the days of revelation, awareness combined with informed action is the path toward empowerment and clarity. The era of revelation, a call to awareness and action. We are living in extraordinary times. The signs, patterns, and revelations we've explored are not coincidences. They are markers of an era humanity has long awaited. You have seen that everything, from natural events to spiritual awakenings, points to a world in transformation. Revelation is both warning and opportunity. While the external world exposes hidden dangers, it also provides an unprecedented chance for growth, understanding, and empowerment. Recognizing the signs allows humanity to navigate these times with wisdom rather than fear. The convergence of spiritual and external truths is undeniable. Prophecies, technological developments, societal upheavals, and personal awakenings all converge in a way that reveals a larger narrative. The days of revelation are about aligning knowledge with consciousness, seeing both the world and ourselves clearly. Rachel, time is of the essence. The revelations unfolding today are accelerating. The longer one remains unaware or passive, the harder it becomes to navigate the forces shaping our world. Awareness is urgent, and action must follow insight. Individual empowerment is central. Every person has the capacity to respond, adapt, and contribute meaningfully. By cultivating awareness, critical thinking, and spiritual insight, individuals become active participants rather than passive observers of revelation. Collective awakening amplifies impact. Communities of aware individuals can transform societies. Shared understanding, dialogue, and collaboration strengthen humanity's ability to face challenges, uncover truths, and shape a future aligned with justice, knowledge, and freedom. Hope exists within revelation. Although the evidence points to upheaval and change, revelation is not purely destructive, it is enlightening. Understanding the forces at play provides clarity, and clarity allows for hope, resilience, and meaningful action. Throughout this series, we have connected historical prophecy, modern events, spiritual awakening, and hidden forces. This platform provides viewers with insight, evidence, and tools to navigate the era of revelation with confidence and discernment. The choice is yours. In the days of revelation, awareness transforms destiny. You can choose to remain passive and unaware, or you can embrace the signs, seek truth, and align with the forces shaping humanity's future. Every observation, every decision, and every action matters. The journey continues. Revelation is not a single moment. It is a process unfolding in real time. The arena of liberty will continue to explore, explain, and illuminate, ensuring viewers are prepared, informed, and empowered. The days of revelation are here. The question is, are you ready to see them clearly? Let's pray together. Heavenly Creator, source of all truth and light, we come before you in these days of revelation, asking for wisdom, discernment, and courage. Illuminate our minds so we may see what has been hidden. Strengthen our hearts so we may act with clarity and purpose. Protect us from deception. Guide us in the paths of justice, and awaken our spirits to the truths that surround us. May we rise as beacons of understanding, shining light where there is darkness, and walking boldly in the knowledge of your divine plan. Amen. If you feel the truth awakening within you, join the Arena of Liberty. Subscribe, share, and stay connected as we continue to reveal the hidden forces shaping our world. Comment below with what signs or revelations you've noticed in your life, and let's navigate these extraordinary times together. The days of revelation are here. Don't miss a moment of the truth. God bless you.